What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. God is always trying to make change in a person's life. He's done it in my life a lot, and I was hard headed. I've been hard headed. Even to this day, I'm still hard headed. But God will remove people out your life, or try to be pulling people out your life that doesn't belong there. And for some reason, we tend not to listen. And I just don't get why we do that. We believe in a person's potential. We believe in a person's scars so much that we're like, this person can be great. We want this person to be great. So we stick around through situations that we deserve to be better at. The right people that's going to be around your circle will have you saving money, have you having fun, have you laughing, have you living your life, have you going on vacation. They'll have you doing things that's just nothing but the best of the best. And I know it's like, yeah, well, man, you gotta push through certain things to get past certain things because what struggle, what struggle, the struggle is the part of the beauty, the part of the path that you need to see. And I get it. But God is very important on letting those things go. You don't want to hold on to bad seeds. You want to hold on to bad harvest. You want to hold on to the best things, the good things, because these things are the things that you'll feed off of, you'll nourish off of, you'll be healthy off of. We got to start learning how to let things go that aren't for us. And I know it's like, how do you decipher what's for you and what's not for you? What keeps you happy? What makes you smile? What gives you that butterfly feeling in your stomach, If you have people around you that has you losing money, spending, eating all types of crazy, not even laughing. Laughing is just a joy of life. These people you don't need around you. Find out what makes you happy. Find out what puts that smile on your face. Find out what keeps you going. I know that the biggest thing for me was to be alone, to learn how to make myself happy. The circle around me, I wouldn't say I wasn't happy, but I wasn't progressing. I was flatlined. I was stagnant. I wasn't moving at all. So the thing about it is now is that I know where my happiness lies. I know where my happiness resides. I know where my problems reside as well, my demons and all that. I believe in people's potential. I believe in people could be better. I believe people could to shoot for the stars, and maybe it's just not their time. And rather than me letting them go, I'm holding on to them, which is anchoring me down from me being better to where I need to be. So if you holding on to people that don't have the same potential, don't have the same drive as you right now, you gotta cut the ties. That we break our hearts by staying in relationships, staying in situationships, staying in friendships that we don't belong to stay in, and then we ask God, like, God, why did you allow this to happen? Necessarily, He didn't allow this to happen. His action was basically just, letting this go. His action was basically leaving the situation alone. The reaction to that situation is now us being hurt, and we turn to Him as if it was His fault. Necessarily, it's not His fault. He gave us to Him, not. He let us know what it is. It's just like I'm telling you, like, hey, you, do not touch that stove, or that flame is gonna burn you. And then you look me in my face and say, but why would it burn me? And I say, don't worry about it. Just don't touch it. But because you think that you're special, you go touch that stove, you get burnt. And now you want me to tend to this wound. Now you want me to care for it. But I gave you the heads up to not do that. So now if I don't care for it, then you look at me as if I don't really care. But me really caring was me giving you the heads up in the first place. That's my perception of what I think God is trying to implement on us. And we got to understand it. It's just like, we might have the wrong people around us and might not even realize it. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be the person that's laying next to you. Just because the person's laying in your bed doesn't mean that they're close to you. Just because a guy could be deep inside you doesn't mean he's closer to your heart. And that's a real one. You got to understand is that there are bigger pictures to it all. And one of the main things is that you have to focus on your happiness. If you don't focus on your happiness, what are you living life for? You was not born on this earth to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life and just die. You was not born on this earth to just live a mediocre life. So don't settle. You wouldn't settle for your own life, so don't settle for half-ass friendships, half-ass relationships. Don't settle for any of those things, What are you doing right now to push towards these dreams, push towards these goals? Are you saving your money? Or are you spending your money on somebody that you can't call in the case of an emergency? Are you fighting for more? Are you making yourself smarter? Are you making yourself a role model to the people that's looking up to you? And I feel like that's the biggest thing. You know, the right people around you is just gonna have you pushing forward. You know, lately I've came around a group of people, you know, a couple of friends, my manager, and things of that nature, that have actually propelled me towards the direction that I want to go. And simple as short, I don't know. I don't know if I asked for it, but I know when I lost the people that was in my circle, there was no gap between. You know, God put the people in my life that actually helped me push forward, helped me keep being great, helped me shoot for these stars. And since then, I've focused up. I've had a sense of direction. And even before that, I didn't think I didn't have a sense of direction. But now that I look forward now, it's like my direction now is much more on point than it was before. So now these travelings, these vlogs, these videos, these exhibits that I'm going to, where I'm meeting people, where I'm meeting great people, and I'm learning who they are, and we're expressing, you know, ideas and, you know, creativity. It's like, damn, would I have been here if I was in a situation that I was in last year or the year before that? And no. That's why I have to always understand, like, God is telling us stuff. It might not be directly. You might not hear a big voice. It might be indirect. It might be that feeling in your stomach. For women, it might be your intuition. And you got to stick with it. You got to understand it. You know? For those women out there that's thinking it's your intuition, don't get your intuition mixed up with your insecurities. Those two things can have you messed up. Make sure what it is that you're feeling is real. You know, decipher the two. Deal with your own problems. It's okay. Just listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. One of the things I used to always do, I never talk to my problems out loud to myself. Me not talking about my problems out loud to myself made it seem like my problems wasn't real until my problems came and attacked me. Talk about your problems. Bring them up. You know, make it known. Because you're not talking about it's gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna happen sooner or later. And you want to be great at that. You want to be able to deal with it. You don't want anything to trigger anything, because you want to know that you dealt with it personally and you know how to bounce back from it. You know, since the right people have been around me, you know, my prayers have been different. So much has changed. The progression that I've made from my suicide vlog till now is drastic, you know, and it's all through the grace of God. It's all through the people that He's placed in my life, and my mindset that I'm keeping on, and the things that I'm pushing towards. You know, it's just like, it's just crazy. You know, like, I don't know if you guys can hear the siren right now, but it's like almost every morning, every day, different times of the day, I always hear an ambulance. You know, and it's so normal to me. You know, I'm just like, oh, it's whatever. But do you know how scary it would be if that ambulance was coming here for me, for my mom, for my brother, for one of my loved ones? I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know what that feeling will do for me. You never know if this day could be your last. You never know if next week could be your last. So make sure you're pushing towards your dreams, and make sure you're pushing towards having the right people around you. There's nothing wrong with it. A person can be like, oh, you acting Hollywood because you want to change your circle and stuff like that. I work too hard to stay the same. I want big blessings. I want those things in life that I didn't have growing up. And I want to give things to my kids that they didn't have. It's okay. Understand, y'all. I mean, it's a big picture in all of it all. And when I talk to you guys, everything is coming from the heart. Nothing is written down. Nothing is staged. This is real rap. You know. And I hope you guys can attest this with me and understand that. You know, I find a different type of beauty in the struggle. My biggest flaw that I tell you guys is that I like microwave results. You know, if I read a book, I want to know the whole book right then and there. You know, if I'm in a relationship and things are going sweet, I want to know, are we getting married, we having kids, you know, where you moving to, when we going to Hawaii. You know, I like microwave results. But it's not about the results at that moment in time. It's about the journey along, the patience. And since I changed my circle, since I understood my worth, since I understood how important my mental health was, it was important and imperative that I kept the right people around me. If you don't have the right people around you, all it's going to do is pull you down. We all understand the analogy of an anchor in a ship. An anchor is used to drop down to keep a boat still. One, maybe two. You holding on to all these bad people, all these people that don't want to do anything with their life. How many anchors do you have? Holla at your boy. It's your boy Royalty, Matt Thomas. I hope you guys like this video. This one is it. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, share this with your friends. You never know who needs to hear this. Alright? It's another ET challenge. Okay.